Joel 50 here, coming to you with another video update here. Swapping out the heads. I had Edelbrocks, that's AFRs on this side now. And this side here, just took the old Edelbrocks off. And now there was nothing wrong with those Edelbrocks guys. They were stellar heads, man. They made some serious power. But my engine builder said these would make more power, but I really don't see it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see when we put it together. You know, what we do for a couple extra horsepower. So as right now here, we're just chasing these threads down here with a tap, because you want clean threads, you want a good clamp. I'm sure everybody knows that. I don't gotta tell anybody that. But yeah, this is what I've been up to. I've just been doing the same thing on the other side. I had to chase all the threads clean, because these threads here go into the water jackets, guys, so you're gonna want to put sealant on them. So the sealant clogs up the threads and give you a crappy clamp. You know what I mean? You don't want a crappy clamp. And I do gotta change these lifters out, so I might as well pull them out now. Gotta move around. There's a lot of oil in these babies. These are comp cams. I'd say it's time to change them. I've had them for 15 years. I've sent them out to get rebuilt too, on top of that. That's how old they are. I'm just over them. Oh, this is old technology. I want some of the new ones that self-oil. Back then, these here didn't oil, so the only time they oiled is when you did a drag launch, or, you know, you weren't told to idle it long because of that reason. So who the heck wants that? You know what I mean? I don't want to be scared to idle my car. So that's where I'm at right now. Stick these. I'm waiting for the mailman to come so I get my check. I gotta go get some more parts. Slide these babies in there. Just like that, fellas. Scorpions. SRPs. Man, these ain't cheap. These are almost $1,000. I'm sure they're about 1,000 now. But when I bought them, they were about $800 or $900. Crazy money. And I bought them about 6 years ago. They just sat there, and I had issues with my parent, getting along with my family, and they didn't want me working in the garage because it was new, and they didn't want it to be like their old garage, oil stained floors, and so yeah, I don't know, it took them a while to get over that new thing, and then now I'm able to make a mess, so I'm back at it again. I'm gonna get this thing going, hopefully with a little more juices, and it needed new updated rockers anyway. I lift this on these solid cams with heavy springs like I got. You're supposed to change them a lot. A lot of wear on them, it's hard on parts, in other words. Performance is hard on parts. So I keep it updated, I maintain it so I don't have any issues. But that's why the engine's 17 years old, you know what I mean? 17 years old because I'm always doing this. I'm always making sure everything's perfect. And if it's not perfect, well, it goes to the machine shop, The reason why I had to park it for 5 years is the cam bearings got wiped out from being so old. I had the cam bearings for about, 17 years, so... Excuse me. Got the hiccups. I'm going to be putting this back in here. I got a center force in there right now, but it ain't nothing like this spec, boy. All aluminum, lightweight. I think I paid like $500 for this flywheel. A pressure plate. It's beautiful. It's a spec stage 3. Again, this is old school stuff. Probably another 15 years old. I see they sell them in Summit now, but even the face of this is replaceable. Just like my other clutch was, you could replace the pads. What happened is my center force clutch, they rivet the pads on, and I broke all the rivets when I was drag racing, so I got one that was a lot stronger, stage 3, and it came bolted, so it made sense to me. But it got switched over, which I don't like, so I'm gonna put it back. I ended up refixing all my header wrap, guys. It was all torn here, so I put a bunch of wires, tighten it up. I don't want to redo the header wrap because I got new headers coming and it's not worth it. You know, these are just gonna go in a scrap pile. BBK 1 inch and 3/4 here. Yeah, and I finished up my intake, all painted up, scraped it. Took me 6 hours of scraping. It's still not that good if you look real close. See that nastiness? That was all the old paint I couldn't get off. Long story to that. But here's my Edelbrocks. Highly ported. I mean, these ports are beautiful, to be honest with you. The bottom got a big old 206 intake. I believe it's almost 1.7 exhaust. Engine was running superior, man. I mean, especially with the gas today. I might lend them to a friend, but I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, thanks for tuning in, guys. I will make an update here. It's going to be running soon, and I can't wait to have a video of it running, you know. It's nice to log all this stuff and look back at it, because I'm a guy that doesn't save anything, and unfortunately everything on YouTube gets saved. So, yeah. I had to get new push rods. These weren't the ones that are going to do it. 6550. I had almost 7s in there. So I needed a 6850 with my Jezels. I got this side here almost on. This is my shaft rockers here. You guys can see there's a shaft down there, Jezel. They're just sitting there. It's not set right. I had to get the height for the push rods first. And I put guides on it. I guess you're not supposed to run push rod guide plates with you don't need to, I'd say, with shaft rockers, because the shafts keep them on straight. Versus a stud mount, it could wobble to the sides, so that guide plate actually works more for them than it does on a shaft. But I put them down anyways, because to me it should have them. I don't know, or whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna make it. I'm out here. I'm gonna start cleaning threads. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the subscribe button, hit the like, and comment. Thanks, guys.